guys, so today I am going to be filming a tips, advice, not tutorial, I don't know what I'm saying, some sort of video about how to start a YouTube channel and make it successful, I guess you could say. I don't really know how to refer to it, but anyways, I'm basically just going to be sharing with you my tips on how I've sort of started out YouTube a year ago and grown on it in that year. And two disclaimers: first of all, yeah, this probably is not the best video for me to be filming after I just went 2 months uploading every 2 weeks or so, but you know what, I'm going with it and I am trying to get myself back on track. And this video is going up 3 or 4 days after I uploaded my last one, so you know what, I'm getting better. And second of all, I don't really know how loud the background is going to be, but all I know is I live next to a highway and I did not want to set up my lights, so I decided that I was going to go outside and use natural light. So I apologize for my loudish highway thing in the background. I actually wrote out these notes when I planned to film this video exactly on March 21st. Yeah, so this list is not very organized because I literally just wrote down random shit that I thought was important, so I'm going to try to decode what I thought made sense exactly 2 months ago. Okay, first tip that I think is important. When you start YouTube, you need to know that you want to do it, even if you just want to try it and you want to see where it takes you. Just don't start it wanting fame or money, but basically make sure you're starting it because you want to do it, or else you're not actually going to put your all into it. Okay, my second tip is, I think this is important when you're first starting, is I wrote down hard work will get you somewhere. My motivational quotes from 2 months ago. Yes, when you're first starting, you really it's hard to get somewhere. For the first few months, you're really frustrated. Hard work will get you somewhere. I mean, YouTube is honestly a luck thing. It sounds bad, but some people just have that one video that's got a million views. I don't believe YouTube is 100% luck. Obviously, hard work is involved, but yeah, YouTube is sort of random, if you know what I mean. If you do work hard, you will get somewhere. You might not get 3 million Mac Barbie subscribers, but people will enjoy your videos, and that's more what matters. Which brings me to my next point: don't obsess over numbers. That is so important. I obsessed over numbers for the longest time. It was so bad. Almost for the first, no, not for the first year, but for the 6 months of my YouTube, I'd literally check it my thingy every day and just check how many subscribers I had, and it was so bad because I became so obsessed with numbers. I think around I don't even know, the beginning of this school year, so September, October, somewhere around there, I sort of just stopped caring about the numbers and more focused on making good videos. The next thing I said is do types of videos you want to do. If there are other beauty gurus, even if they're your friends, who you see do a type of video and it got a lot of views, a lot of the time I'll be oh, I should do that video just because it seemed a lot of people like it. But if you don't actually want to do that video, then you shouldn't feel you have to do anything. For example, outfits of the weeks, tons of people do those and they get a lot of views, but if you don't actually fashion that much and you're more into makeup, then you shouldn't feel you have to do outfits of the weeks just because that's what everyone else is doing. That was such a struggle for me to say. If you want to be completely happy with your channel, then you have to do types of videos you want to do and be happy with your own channel, which also brings me to, this is all connecting, I love it, is you have to be yourself. And I find that actually very difficult because sometimes if I'm just alone in my room, or right now outdoors with the camera, it's hard to come just talk to myself sort of than if I'm with a person. So it's actually more difficult than it seems, but I don't know, you get into the hang of it. And sometimes I am more in the filming mood than others. I think that's for most YouTubers. My one friend who is a YouTuber thinks some moods, sometimes you're just really in the mood to go all out and film and be yourself, and then other times you're more conservative and on what you're saying. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, okay? The next thing I said is that quality over quantity, and I think that is really important. If you put out 4 videos that are AMP videos, they're all talking videos and they're all very basically edited, and the quality's not that good, then obviously people aren't going to be as interested if you put out say 1 or 2 really good quality videos in 1 week. So I don't know, I just think quality over quantity is more important, and I look a lot more for quality than quantity in a person, because if a person's videos are good enough, then I will want to wait for them. So I just think that's important. But if you can get quality and quantity in there, so you can get a double taker there, is that even a phrase? I don't really know, I just sort of made that up. Oh, I just thought of another random tip that wasn't on my 2 month ago list, is work with your editor. I use iMovie, and I've a lot of features that are hard to find, if that makes sense. It's not obvious how to get them. Sort of just play around with it. Don't limit yourself. Don't think just because you don't have a Canon Rebel T3i and Final Cut Pro that your videos can't be that level, if you know what I mean. Like, don't think you're like inferior to other YouTubers who do have that stuff. Like, the next thing, I'm not even keeping count anymore because I have no clue, but the next thing I think is really important is don't make YouTube a chore. And that's sort of why I stopped doing it for like 2 months, or not stop, but I just like upload very infrequently, and then like 2 out of like the only like 5 videos I uploaded during that time weren't even edited by me, is don't make YouTube a chore. And that's sort of, I just said that. If you try to force yourself to film and try to force yourself to edit, you're either just gonna like give up and not feel like doing it, or you're gonna upload a video you're not proud of. Don't feel like you have to film or edit ever, because really YouTube is an option. I mean, like, even if you are getting paid, like, do YouTube as you enjoy it and keep it a hobby. Don't get too obsessed with money. Still have fun with it, and don't forget that you started as a hobby. And so if it starts to get like not fun and more like a job, then I would just like take a break, which is what I sort of did for 2 months, and uploaded very occasionally. But now I am back on track of loving it again. Woo! What else do I have? I probably should not have gone out of order because now I am confusing myself. Oh, okay. Make YouTube friends. That's really, really important, because if you have YouTube friends, then they're there to support you for like your YouTube stuff. And like, I'm not saying like your real friends like in real life like won't do that, but like they won't get it as much. Just like become close to people and never be ashamed of your YouTube. Like, people think it's weird. Like, I'm not gonna deny that if I didn't do YouTube, I probably would think it was weird if another person did it. If you like did gymnastics and everyone else thought it was weird, like, you wouldn't stop doing that. So you shouldn't stop doing YouTube just because other people think it's weird and it's like different than what people typically do. So I don't know, I just think you like, that was really weird. Okay, I just had like an eye spasm right there. There's no really like point of being ashamed in it. If you're ashamed of it, you either keep doing it and be ashamed, or you just stop doing it, and neither is like good. So just like be proud of it. Like, let your freak flag fly. Don't ask where that came from. And do I have anything else? No, not really. I sort of put all my good points at the beginning, and this was sort of like all over the place video. I do that a lot because I don't really organize, which is another flaw. Oh, another tip, be organized. I'm not even going to elaborate on that because I do not have that skill, but if you're an organized person, just try to be organized with it. Oh, another disclaimer. I wore this video like sweater. I wore this sweater like 2 videos ago, but I'm wearing shorts with it, so why am I standing on this? Yeah, it's all good. I am not an outfit repeater because I actually did not wear that sweater on that day because it was sort of like a fake get ready with me. Like, I did it after school. I didn't actually wear it to school. So that was basically it for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!